Alright guys, like I said in the on the website, on the forum, got a couple upgrades and a booster that I definitely want to share with you guys. Hopefully help everybody out with this kid seat, back seat kid seat issue. However, one thing I want to show you real quick though is how I formed up. I know everybody had complaints too, and just what the hell to do with this cubby. Piece of plastic from Amazon that I used to make side doors with, which I think someone has a video out showing how to make side doors on the rear doors. I'll show you all that too. Just formed up, you know, heat molded, fit a couple phones in there, rivets, nothing major, just, you know, I think it'll work pretty solid. Another couple things, I've shown this on my account on the website. This is just a wall shelf, a wall file actually, from Walmart that I screwed up underneath the glove box. And then under here, this was actually a little basket from Arctic. I've just got riveted, or not riveted, I'm sorry, zip tied. Not too sure if that's going to work or not. You know, just again, looking for storage, looking for all kinds of storage. Here I've got my bed, my truck bed that I've made, 2x10s. Keep it on all the time. That way it stays forward door. I know I'll lose a little bit of truck bed space, but just keep it up, keep it forward door, not have to mess with it. That little deal. This is a nerd in me. This is my quick. Sorry, doing this one-handed. Going back out to the hunt lease. Everything grown up again. I got that as a quick grab for our loppers. You might say, why not just throw it in the back? Well, we got an ice chest, couple bags of corn, ammo box, all that and the other gets shuffled to the bottom. This just kind of stays at the side there, and just like I said, a quick grab. But another one thing I want to tell you guys, if y'all don't have one of those yet, get one. It's a cheap way to have power steering for sure. Side doors, clown doors I call them. Again, someone has a video. I started out buying these push button. They didn't really work for me. I guess I got the cheaper ones, you know, that's what I get. End up buying these latches, which $10 for a pair, Amazon. They end up working a lot better. I got that idea from I was trashing there or something from someone else online, but that stays on really tight. That's not going anywhere. Got them on both sides. But all right, so here we are. Back seat. Everybody knows that this back seat is made for kids at best. Figured here, top of seat to the floorboard about 10 inches. A seat, a chair, anything made for an adult is usually from the ground to the seat is 18 inches. So we're shy 8 inches or so for any adult to sit back in here. My train of thought was zoom in a little bit. Actually, maybe not. Just sitting here trying to figure out how everything's set, what everything was doing, angles, where everything was resting. Obviously figured this is where everything was resting, on top of this, on top of that. And these were just placeholders, right? This is just to keep it in one spot. But it was actually resting on this and this. So I had to recreate that with trying to figure out this middle bar here, trying to get by it, and just what else the hell to do. So what I come up with is just all wood. It was leftover wood from my truck bed. Is this here. Maybe hard to see. It's the biggest piece of wood is 2 by 12, which is actually 2 by 11. 2 by 3, just cut down 1 by. These are aluminum wall clamps for pipe. I hammered them down to flatten them out a little bit. They look a little weird. I'll show you what this is here in a little bit when I get it set back in. Here on the bottom, I just had to notch out a 2 by 4 in order to fit in this little slot right here. So basically, let me turn it back over. Let's see. So again, just after staring at it for 3 days, it seemed like, I just had to recreate those points of where everything rested. I'm off a little, but hey, you get the point. Once you put a fat ass on there, it'll sit down and rest. The angle's still pretty good. You know, it's not throwing you out forward. Doesn't slide around. Obviously pops up just like it would, you know, in the other. But the other would set there, of course. Let me show you how it goes in. And actually this dimension fit my buddy's 2020. I've got a 2016. My buddy's 2020. One thing too about this, in 2016, these are actually spring loaded, so I made up a bungee. This is old trucker bungee that you can kind of size up how you want it. Put one there. That way it helps me do it by myself. Putting this booster in. I really hope this is all coming out. But basically, it slides in that slot over there. Lands there. Same as the other. Lands there. It goes back in just like that. So now you're setting a little bit truer. I don't know if you can see that. 16 or so. I hope that's coming in. 16, 17 and a half. Flushes up pretty good. Oh, the reason I got this, one thing I did too, I pulled my headrest off. I grind them off, and then filed them down, repainted. They don't do nothing. What I call the jump seat, I keep that right there. It's just the headrest with a piece of wood screwed to it. Alright. It just sits there for a third seat in a pinch. Hadn't used it yet, but I had me and my boys got back in here. Obviously a smaller kid, 2 adults or 3 kids comfy, but that's it for the booster. Or well, I mean, I'm sorry, the what I call the jump seat. That's in a pinch, but actually fits right there. But that's it. I hope this works. I know there's been talk of some aftermarket booster coming out, but I wanted to try to, you know, go through all the patents and all that. I don't have enough money to do all that. So I figured, hey, let me get this out. Let me share this. Save everybody a little money. A lot of money, because I figured it's going to be, you know, $200 job at least, at a minimum. But that's it. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can't jump in there, do this, figure out how to get in there and show y'all how I set. Okay, so I'm getting in here. Now again, I'm only 5'7", but I had a buddy of mine, he's 6'2", get in. He thought it was the greatest thing in the world. He set just fine as well. You can see my knees are pretty, or my legs are pretty straight, my thighs. But generally, everybody from your knee down is about the same. Whether you're, you know, Too Tall Jones or Muggsy Bogues or whatever. So, you know, you're not going to be much different than this here. Again, got that headrest out of the way. Place to hold on. That's it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that, y'all. One last thing too, made these mud flaps out of some molasses barrels. Pretty much made me a damn wheel well for this front wheel. Throwing mud everywhere. Tired of digging it out and having to drop my skid plate. So I made me a couple pieces, molded them up. Got a big old bag of those rivets, those plastic rivets. Pretty much made a wheel well, both sides. It's just that Texas ingenuity. Same here. Anyway, all right, y'all. See y'all.